Hello, everyone, and welcome to the kind of startup of season number 1 here. I've seen the last season of the Seattle Kraken's franchise mode. I'm going to continue adjusting my mic here, but this past season we got swept by the Avs in the playoffs, and it led us to a couple outside the draft lottery, and we drafted a couple nice players. Matthias Preston, we drafted 17th overall. Daxton Rudolph, we drafted 31st overall via Tampa Bay Lightning draft pick we had. Rock, we drafted in the 4th round. We also drafted this Christian guy in the 4th round. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. I couldn't get the footage of the free agent signings too we made. We brought in Charlie Coyle and James Van Riemsdyk. We traded for Paul Cotter. I traded Jordan Eberle for Paul Cotter. I'll show you the trade details. We got Bernard Docker. That's mostly it. I'll try to show you these trade details here. Yeah. So Paul Cotter from New Jersey, and we traded Jordan Eberle, a 6th and a 7th rounder. 6, 7. Yeah, I know. Ha ha ha. So funny. Anyways, that's pretty much all we're going to do going into next season here. While we're at it, who do you think's gonna win the Stanley Cup? I personally got Vegas winning over Carolina. I think Vegas is a little bit more experienced because they have a bunch of their guys from 2023. But, I don't, it doesn't really matter in my opinion who wins. Either one, like a former Leaf, will win a Stanley Cup. I'm a Leafs fan, by the way. I cheer for Mitchie, I'll cheer for Freddie. Either or. One of them's going to win a Stanley Cup. Anyways, this is our team going to year number 1. We're going to bring up Shane Wright. Shane Wright's actually going to play. I want Shane Wright to play top line minutes here. Shane Wright's playing top line minutes. This is kind of the layout. Carson Raycroft will get some playing time. 80 overall, that's what he's up to. But overall, a little slow progression last year. Campbell Kako did not grow at all. He had 56 points. Didn't grow, which is rough. Riker Evans didn't grow at all either. It's done. I don't think grew that much. Brandon Montour didn't grow that much. Not much growth around this whole team in general. In the AHL, we should still have. Yeah, there's Berkeley Cat. He is not playing 4th line minutes. I can tell you that for a fact. No 4th line minutes for him. And we are going to bring in Boucher. And we're going to bring in Julius Mentinen. Defensively, there we go. We got Kane Price up to 73. Lucas over here is a 75. Don Nelson's a 73. Philly Ultimate, still top 60, high, 75 overall. Goaltending. Coco is going to be our starter. Sheridan will be the backup. And yeah, that's the lineups for year number 1 here in Seattle. That is not what's going to happen. Vince Dunn can get the assistant captaincy. Let's give it to Matty Beniers. Matty Beniers is our new captain. Overall, we need to also make a couple signings here to re-sign our guys. I think having Shane Wright will be nice. He's looking for a bridge. I'm not looking for a bridge, but I'll bring him in, whatever. Riker Evans is looking for a cheap deal. If we can get him for, like, yeah, under 4 mil, that'd be nice. Jared McCann. Ooh, hefty price for Jared McCann. And if it's done, I would like to give a $10 million deal. That would be fine with me. Overall, we should be an okay team if we made the playoffs last year. I expect to make the playoffs this year. I think that's what Lane Lambert's going to say here in our little interview. Yeah, make the playoffs. That seems reasonable. And 5v5 focused is what this team is going to be. You usually go with 5v5 focused, and then the next year go conditioning, because 5v5 focus takes away some speed. Anyways, you seen all three of those guys I just handed out extensions to. They all signed. And yeah, as we head to the regular season, I'm going to like look over this team about span of a couple months here and make sure everything is going to look okay. Realistically, once again, we should be a playoff team. I'm going to send them up to the trade deadline and review this team from there. Or if we're struggling really bad, I could trade off some pieces. But yeah, kind of the goal of it. We're going to end this episode right before the draft of this next off season. And do that tomorrow's video. But we're starting off season hot, of course, and probably going to cool off. I should have probably traded Josh Mahor right there. Josh Mahor's not playing any minutes. But yeah, we're 7-4. The start of the season doesn't really matter. You can start to see like who's all struggling, who's all, in the hunt by like late December. I find in this game, not even. It takes you right to the end of the year to figure out who's all legit, I guess is the word, but we are under 500 before the Rhodes game and very inconsistent, as I noticed. Anyways, any NBA fans out there, who do you think's gonna win the NBA championship? Spurs or New York? I got San Antonio winning that. I think San Antonio has a more of a deeper team, I guess. Is the word I'm looking for, but they need Fox to start doing well. Because Fox has looked kind of rough throughout this whole postseason. So, New York just needs everyone to get hot. I mean, they all did good last series, Well, at least most of them did good. Jalen Brunson needs to be course leading that way and can all have one off night. But, yeah. I got Spurs, and if the Spurs don't win this year, I think they win next year. As we are 22-19-0, we are a very mid team right now. Not the way I wanted it to go, I guess. Nicholas was interesting. Can we toss in a player? Like I am willing to toss you. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even gonna try. This game accepts the deal here, so we got Nicholas Waugh over here. I like Waugh in this game. I feel like he's a solid prime 6 piece. So I don't know where to put him, Bo. That's my issue. I don't know where to put him. Take out Carson Raycroft, I guess. as we are over halfway the season. We are in 6th place right now in our division. Yeah, this is more what I expected last year instead of making the playoffs. This is why I hoped happened last year in year 0. Instead of making the playoffs, get a lottery pick hopefully, but it's the way the sim goes sometimes. As we have the Olympic break and move on. Yeah, very inconsistent team right here. We are going to be pretty 500. Scott Lawton, no, thank you. I do not want Scott Lawton. I think our team's depth is okay. San Jose, get a win. The Sharks are in a playoff spot in this sim. Actually, not that crazy as they almost made the playoffs this year. But, tough loss. We beat the Jets 9-0, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do with this team. Should we trade pieces off? If I can talk to Brandon Montour. No, he does not want to be traded. We're in a pretty different spot. Jacob Ryan's an 83 overall, by the way. 19 years old, 83 overall. I'll stick with it. I'll stick with the team we got right now. I don't think making moves makes sense right now. As we could sneak into the playoffs still. Like, besides the Oilers, it's pretty much a toss-up. Going to sim to Vancouver. Go from there. Hayden Fleury, sure. Come to Seattle. Tough loss against Edmonton to start after trade deadline. Big win over Vegas. Yeah, very inconsistent and very mid is what this Seattle team is. Sorry it's a little bit shorter episode for season number 1. Once again, I couldn't get the recording for the draft, which really sucks, but whatever. As we are first OT loss of the year, and we are in March. Not a great way to end the year. Hopefully we can just muster up a couple big victories. As we beat Nashville, okay. Lose to New Jersey. Lose to Utah. Uh-oh. Colorado beats us. Come on. 4 straight victories. 4 straight victories could get us a playoff spot. But no, OT loss. Tough loss against Vegas. And our season is over with 84 points. And once again, very mid. So no playoffs this year, and that is not what I like to see. The point totals down there. 59 points for Jared McCann. Yeah, this is not good. Shane Wright had a very, very rough year. Only mustering up. Oh my gosh. 19 points? 19 points? Where do we play him? Only 19 points last year? Oh my. Kakos played first line minutes, only 53 points for him. Worse than last year. Beniers, 53. This is not what I wanted. Our goaltending was fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Yeah, not good. Where were we in the standings? Like, ooh, one more point gets us into the playoffs, too. A couple more goals, and we're in the playoffs. Think about that. That 1 point from one of our 2 overtime or shootout losses gets us into the playoffs. Our entire league, we are sitting a solid 21st. San Jose. Yeah, the West was weak. San Jose and Chicago make the playoffs. Vegas misses. They do not like Vegas in the simulation. Nor Washington. Winnipeg does poorly. Buffalo and Pittsburgh both miss. So, but I don't know if Buffalo made the playoffs last year number 0, but because we could see, as it doesn't really matter, because they struggled this year. That's the main point of it. Anyways, we all struggled this year. Maybe I'll get the draft in. I'll put in the draft here. Simulating up to the draft. Let's see who wins the cup. My bets here are in Edmonton. Edmonton wins the cup here in 2027. The simulation. Let's see. Maybe Colorado goes back to back. It's taking forever. Close. No. Let's see. Who's all here? We're only in the conference finals, but Edmonton's there. I'm telling you, my prediction's coming true. Winnipeg Jets. It took you almost to the end of the year to fire your coach. It's New York. New York wins the cup. The top 10 things that will not happen. New York winning the cup. That's insane. We get the 12th pick. St. Louis gets number 1. Utah gets number 2. Retired players. Ovechkin retires with 1,002 goals. On his second to last year of his deal, Malkin retires as a Columbus Blue Jacket. Hedman retires. Man. Henrique retires as in Chicago. Matthias Ekholm retires. Whoa. TVR retires. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Oh, I should check the goaltending. See if Jonathan Quick retired. But, yeah. Moving to the draft here, I'll do the draft as we got time. Kraken, want to hear what's available for Vince Dunn. If anyone's offering for Vince Dunn, I'll take it. Maybe. Hold on. Montour, buddy. You mind getting traded? Yeah, I don't know if we're getting the first overall pick here, but it's worth a shot. Trade everything. Everything in our distance. We got the first overall pick. We have the first overall pick. We are picking Landon Dupont. Oh my. It took us a lot, but it was worth it. Landon Dupont. No one said this rebuild's that realistic. So we get Philip DiPietro, top 6 low. Landon Dupont is ours. Pasternak, goaltender. I want a goaltending prospect. Do we just chuck all our picks at? This does not have to be realistic. Alright? Not realistic in the slightest. I'm gonna go for Torres. Going to toss in. Traffic Quick still here. But we're going to toss in of. I'll toss in a solid third rounder. How about that? There we go. We got Torres. And that's going to do it for the draft. Well, I guess we could do the resign phase too. Everyone needs a new deal. Yup. I don't care about the AHL, quite frankly. All these scouts get signed. Shane Chaco? Sure, buddy. Dakota Callahan. What names, eh? They just make a generator, I think, and chucking a couple names in a hat, pick them out. We're going to sign Jared McCann. JVR can go. Tolvanen can resign. Yep. Nicholas Waugh can resign. We're all expiring. Reynolds. Don't need really Will Reynolds, but just put it out there. Fiddler. Goyette. Price. Failed to mention Jake O'Brien in my last video. Jake O'Brien is 83. He's definitely playing next year. Jake Fergus can get a new deal. Oh, not Jake Fergus. Is it? Okay. Hayden Fleury can get a new deal. Ty Cartier, not Jake Fergus. What am I talking about? Lucas can get a new deal. Daniel can get a new deal. Hayden Fleury can just go. Ty Nelson can get a new deal. J.R. Haven can get a new deal. And Philly can get a new deal. Jonathan Quick. See you, buddy. Same with Phil Grubauer. Enjoy. Hopefully you can get a new deal. Otherwise, yeah. Enjoy retirement. I think that's where we're gonna leave it. Here, sign to. Do I want to sign DuPont? No. He's not gonna make the team. There's no point. Some couple. Lane Lambert's back. Jared McCann's back. Fergus is back. Lucas is back. Yanni's back. Dolman's back. All these guys are back. Even Shane Chaco. Otherwise, that's gonna do it here for this video. Very short, because we didn't make the playoffs. Nothing really exciting, besides getting the first overall pick. I hope you guys enjoy your day, and yeah, see you in the next one.